Hi, I'm John Becker at Baldhead Realty, and I wanted to introduce you to a great friend of mine and brother. This is Dylan Castle. How you doing, Dylan?
Good to see you, John.
Good to see you. Yeah, and Dylan's going to be running for county commissioner here in the next 6 weeks, and so I just thought, he's such a good person, and he's so just community-minded man, and I think I wanted to do a little video with him so you get to know him a little bit better, and get you in that voting booth and pull his lever. So nice to have you, Dylan.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you, John.
Yeah.
It's something, doing this is a crazy experience. People always ask, why do you want to get involved in politics? And for me, it's not so much getting involved in politics as so much it's, being a part of the community in a greater way. But ultimately for me, I can see clearly how God's connected the dots and moved me along in my life to this exact point to be able to run for office. And so, while politics may be something that scares a lot of people, I understand that government is something that God instituted. And so if God's people don't get involved in an institution that God created, then of course it's going to go off the rails. Yeah. And so I'm thrilled that God's given me this opportunity to open the door and to be able to run for county commissioner, to have a small part of bettering the community that I've grown up in. It's a surreal feeling for sure.
That's amazing. Yeah, well, we can definitely look around and see there's pockets of righteousness in government all over the country. There's some great people involved in it that really have a good heart for doing the right thing for all the people. And we also see that there's the opposite of that. And so our feeling is like, we need to find people like you that, do have that heart. I mean, Dylan's a pastor. He has a beautiful wife and a family, and he's got a home fellowship that he shepherds. And it's just like, it's a caring ministry, and that's what government really is. It's, like they said, a government, by the people, for the people, of the people. And that's you, and that's me, and that's Dylan, and that's why, he's doing that. When is that election going to happen?
So February 12th is when early voting starts, and a lot of people do like to vote early. That's, I think, about 2 weeks that runs, and then March 3rd is the actual primary day. So this is for the primary. So a lot of people think voting is in November, which they are right. But before you get to November, you got to have an election where the parties, the Republicans get their people together, Democrats get their people together. So that's what this is for.
Okay, so this is like this is the first wave. So this is where everybody decides who's going to actually run in November.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
So a lot of people say, well, I don't like to vote because the options are terrible. Well, now you get to weigh in.
That's nice.
So March 3rd is the election day.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Great. So you'll be seeing all sorts of stickers and signs and billboards and all sorts of publicity for Dylan, and we just wanted you to know that Dylan is a family man. I'm going to introduce his family to you here in just a second, so you can kind of see who he is and who he's connected to. He's got a great mom and dad. I just love his family. I couldn't say enough. We get together a couple times a week and just just work things out, make things happen, and so. Thank you for watching the video, and if you just give me a second, I will introduce you to Dylan and his whole family, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, Dylan, well, why don't you introduce your family to everybody?
Yes, sir. So this is my wife, Christy. She works in town at an accounting firm. We met in college, and she's originally from Michigan, so I rescued her from the cold, bitter north and brought her down here to God's people in the south. And then this is our son, Sterling. Can you tell everybody how old you are? He's 4. He pretends to be shy, but he's really not.
Yeah.
No 4-year-olds are shy.
Yeah.
And so we've been married since 2017, and God's been super good to us, so we're very thankful.
Awesome. Okay, thank you, Dylan. We'll be seeing you out on the campaign trail, and best of blessings to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Mr. Commissioner.
Yes, sir.